What's up, guys? It's Frost179 gearing up and gaming on, and we're in my LP world, and it's been a while, guys. It has. What we're gonna go down, and I thought this would be just an update video. It's pretty late right now, and I'm actually fairly sick. So before I forget, there we go. I've tried locking it, it does not lock. So we're just gonna go through everything that's been going on, and I know it's been a super long time, and I am super sorry about that. You know, I was watching a friend of mine his channel, and he was like saying why he had grown so much, because I like looked at his channel like a week, and then a week, and it is at 100 subscribers, and like a week later is at like 1,000, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. And he's like, one of the things he said that helped him with that was he was just hugely dedicated to it all, and making, I think he said like 2 or 3 videos a day. We need to grab some of these. Alright, should be good. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. That really is dedication. And he was like, yeah. So, I'll admit I haven't been doing that good of a job of recording. I will admit that without a problem. I do have an excuse for the last month and a half, though. And so while we're walking to the Guardian that I should have shown you in the last episode, then I will give my excuses, and hopefully 1 or 2 of them are reasonable. Alright, excuse number 1, and these are all in order, by the way. It's that wonderful time of the year again where the sun is out longer and the temperature is higher, and the marching band members are out in full force. Yeah, it started again, guys, and right now I'm in my month off. It's the first month of summer break. And like, wow, it's ridiculous. But I'm really excited for marching band this year, and you know, it's an interesting thing. And I say this, I'm pretty sure I say this every time I talk about marching band, but it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of time, but I think it's worth it. Second, with the end of the school year, of course, being in high school, came finals, and holy shit was I not prepared for them. And I spent the last month trying to prepare for them. And I probably did okay on some of them. Maybe not as good as like I would have if I had been a little bit more, you know, careful. Welcome, guys, to the first thing. I'm gonna keep on talking while we go down. You know, so it took a lot of. I actually went like 2 or 3 weeks without playing any video game, which is like a record for me since I got out of elementary school, probably. And recently, so day before last day of school, what was I doing? Yes, I was playing, the band was playing for another high school's graduation. And that went exceedingly late. And so I got home, and my sister, she's home from college. She agreed to take me out to get Carl, just Jr., which is just I don't know, a few miles away. So that was all really good. Except the next morning, on the last day of school, I woke up feeling terrible, like complete and total crap. Turns out I wasn't the only one, because my dog had vomited all over the living room in like 5 massive piles. Always fun. Hello. Do you see me? I'll bet you do. A lot of them see me, actually. And then, like, I made it through, like, my last 2 finals, which basically I'd finish them pretty fast, and then I'd try and sleep off whatever I was feeling, which was usually the need to vomit. But towards the last few minutes of my 6th period math, it just got worse and worse and worse, and then until, like, I was like practically already at the door by the time the bell rang, and everyone's like cheering, "Yay, last day of school!" And my friend sees me like pretty much running away from the school campus, and he's like, "Hey, are you coming?" I just shake my head no. I kept on going, and ended up vomiting like as I was trying to run, so that I could, get out someplace a little bit more private where people wouldn't be like, "Oh my god!" Hi. And that didn't happen. So I ended up pretty much swallowing it twice. And then there comes a point where it's just not going to be denied, and that's a terrible point, guys. So I kind of just held my hand over my mouth, and then like threw the stuff that came up into the bushes, and I did that twice on the way home. I got home, hosed myself off, went inside, and like just still puny. Turns out I got food poisoning from whatever I ate at Carl's. So, yay. And my friends went the next day. Alright, and then last is actually this thing right here. Let's go down. So you can imagine something like making this with like suspended rows of lava. Ooh, hello. Suspended rows. Ooh, hi. Suspended rows of lava and water. Not only does it cause huge, enormous amounts of lag, it also takes a really, really long time, because this was all desert sand and stone and all that crazy fun stuff that ended up driving me insane. So that took like a lot of the time I had on the computer. And I didn't think you wanted to see me just digging and digging and digging and digging, which was all it was. Like, dig a row, go to nether, get to lava, get to water, all that. Keep doing that. So those are my excuses. Let's continue on, shall we? So this is my water guardian temple farm. It's not as efficient as the one that it is designed after. Like all the blocks I've gotten. Oh, that's the wrong one. All from like destroying the temple that was buried in the sand. And I got maybe 1 sea lantern a day. Like, and when I say day, I mean day. Like 4 hours, and hey, look, you can finally make a single sea lantern. But if you're wondering why this room looks so familiar and amazing, this was designed after, or it's pretty much an exact replica in shape of the building me and Benjamin built underneath our village on Minecraft Village. It was, you know, the village was later destroyed. But you know, here, nothing can destroy it here other than the creepers. So, I decided, you know, might as well rebuild it. Put a little bit of a fancy twist on it, which I think I managed to do. Alright, moving on. Hello. Screw off. If you couldn't tell, I get ink sacs and I get guardian drops from this. Was that another guardian? Well, that's it. That's all I get. Monsters don't make it through. I don't make it through, I learned. I went to test it figuring, I should die from fall damage after I get through the lava. Yeah. I was wearing diamond gear and all this fancy stuff, so I didn't want to die with, I think I had 40 something levels. Don't want to die with 40 something levels, guys. So I was gonna try and survive. Do we? Yes. Let's try and draw them out, though. Is it too late? Do they see me? Hey. They don't look happy. Oh shit, he's definitely not happy. Hey, buddy. Shit. Dude. We cool. Just, oh shit. Time to get his attention now. Hey, hey, over here. Yeah. Wither skull. Fuck. I have to get a wither skull. Oh shit. Time for you guys to leave, and for me to leave. I need the blaze rods, but I don't have a bow, and they're kind of floating in not friendly spot. Are they still shooting at me? Just get out of here. You know, I lost my train of thought. Like, completely, totally gone. Oh well. I'm really bummed out that I lost it, though. I don't remember. Here's a different train of thought. I had a plan. My house, it has just this small, really small cottage. Like, it's barely bigger than the room I'm in now, which I think maybe you guys have seen. But you know, it has its own power, and it's a pretty nice place, and it's right now it's filled with boxes and spiders and cobwebs. So I made the deal to, like, hey, I'll clean it out, or I'll help you clean it out if you let me use it as a recording studio. And that was a deal that was made and is no longer a deal, unfortunately. The plan was to do get rid of as many boxes as we could, and then move the ones that we couldn't into a shed that's at the side of the house. But my mom, the person who I made the deal with, wasn't really in the mood for it after a while. So she basically said, no, you're not gonna do it. But sorry, because the stuff in the watertight containers can't go into the leaky shed, which was fantastic and disappointing. So I'm stuck in the computer, but I thought it was a cool idea and one that I'd be willing to try in a few more years and all that kind of stuff. There's a moth in here. Alright, so right now we are about halfway to our ice spikes. both of them, actually. Yeah. We just ran out of hunger super fast. Were we talking? I remember my old train of thought is about I was trying to test the Guardian farm and I fell in, or the only way to do that is to jump into the water and then let it push you down into lava, and I thought I'd make it through the lava. I did not. And that was unfortunate. You know, Guardians can, squids can, for the love of God. But no. Frosters cannot. So I died with a bunch of diamond gear and all my levels were burnt to a crisp. Let's go here next. Hello. So this should look pretty familiar. You know, we've gotten rid of a lot of the ice spikes here. We haven't started getting rid of snow yet. I'm currently getting snow from a different source. We have our ice farm over here. I think it's working. Yeah, let's just watch to make sure that part's working. And so is that part. Beautiful. Alright, let's start heading back. There's nothing else out this way. This is just, you know, this is just a resource zone at this point. A place to put my chests and to get some of that beautiful new white marble, whatever. Is that the Zyrite? Zyrite? I don't know. Bye, horsey. Oh, great. Onward. I'm pretty sure we have to pass some blaze spawners for this next spot. But you know, just today, I'd finally gotten enough sea lanterns. Pigmen, are you hostile? Apparently not. Let's start. Just follow the dirt. Oh, if you're wondering about the lack of quartz in this entire area, it's because I spent like a few hours of a Fortune 2 pick trying to get some, and I'll show you why in a second. You might be able to see it almost as soon as we go in through the portal. What's that? It appears to be a giant wall thing. Oh wait, giant wall has a sheep? What is it? You guys should not recognize this, or at least not until we get to the top. Although you may recognize the idea. And this is what all my ice gathering has been for. Ooh, there are mama spawning in there now. And if you're wondering about that little triangle, there's gonna be like, it's gonna end up being an overhang with packed ice and snow and quartz and all that cool stuff, and it'll look hopefully a lot better than it does now. And this staircase, also temporary. I have the 3 blocks that go there. Right here. Welcome to the Ice Castle 2.0 in its very humble beginnings. Why so humble? Because I just started yesterday. I started building the entire little pedestal that it's on, along with the castle today. So this is the plan, guys. It's nice. It's suspended a little bit higher, and fuck, that just despawned right before my eyes. The idea behind this was it sort of represents the mountain that we had the old one on. Something it's supposed to be like unclimbable, which this one is unless you take the staircase. That will be right here and should look exactly like the old one. And it'll be going down all the way and splitting off if it all goes well, which I'm hopeful for. Alright, good, cool beans. There's like black particles coming off of that. Wow, all the spiders down there. But you know, this way we can do like some cool stuff in there. Like I was planning on having a little forest down there with a bunch of different types of trees, and then I noticed all the egg spikes that were gonna be down there once I started building the border here. And I thought, yeah, we can probably leave some of the ice spikes too, and that'll probably give it a cool effect. It'll mix the jungle of my skin, or the forest, with the ice of my skin. I thought that'd be a pretty cool effect. So that's what we're gonna try and do. Not right now. I'm skipping frames out like none other. Yeah. So I'm normally at about 60 frames right here, but this recording program is still not what most recording programs should be. So I'm probably gonna do that off camera. Just place down a bunch of torches, right? That's all you need to do. And then we can work on that next episode, which I'm hoping there will be a lot of episodes. Like I said, this is my month off from marching band. I'm working on getting my driver's license, but I can only work on it in like 2 weeks this summer. Ooh, that almost looks like part of a snowflake. If we break that, it looks like a bow tie. Look at the giant bow tie. You're in your bow tie. There we go. So that's pretty much everything, guys. I think that this is gonna be cool. I'm planning on changing the walls a little bit when we build them. Maybe I saw a design for an automatic gate. I think that'd be cool. Just lots of cool ideas coming up, and I hope you guys will stick around to see them. Now the pufferfish. I now need like 25 or 26 pufferfish, which is wow. If you guys don't know, if you're new to my channel, which I think, well, new enough to have not seen the old pufferfish challenge, I will be eating one pufferfish in my LP world with the difficulty on hard, on camera, for every subscriber I've earned. So I need to get 25 pufferfish and not use any of them on water breathing potions. If you're wondering if I can survive that, the answer is no. By the way, tested that out. Let's get down. Seriously though, look at all the mobs in there. This is completely sealed all the way around, by the way. The only way you can get in is breaking the ice. Hello! You can't see me. I can see you though. Oh! Yeah, like you see looking here, imagine that with different types of trees, and that's kind of what I want. So it should be a fun, entertaining project for everyone. Myself included. Those baby zombies are playing tag. How adorables. Liar spooky cave sound. One last thing as we head back to the portal to get back home, or our temporary home. I have lots of ideas for new series, and I've even tried to start some of those new series. Not working out. You know, Benjamin he can play with lag. He's great at playing with lag. He's doing like winning PvP games with like 12 frames per second. Or I'm like at 60 and I can't beat him. But when I record, I'm the one with about 12 frames a second, and that's not what I'm used to, and it's not good at all for me. So basically, series like that, not a big thing. I would like to give you guys a hint. I would like to do something like fight for 1,000 swords, or maybe even 100,000, and shoot for, I don't even know how many. Probably gonna be more than 1,000. In fact, I think I've already got to more than 1,000 in both of those options. Shoot for 100,000 arrows, bows, whatever. Dig for 1,000 tombs. So those are just what I'm thinking of calling the series. If at any point I can get them, you know? Alright. It's raining. Few things. Minecraft Village, I think I've been on twice in the past couple of months. It's just not really a server that I'm interested in anymore. Like, everything I can do there, other than fly, I can do here. If you're wondering if I can fly, I cannot. At least it'll assert the world settings will in fact lock that little piece, if nothing else. Set our spawn here. Do we have any other plans? We have the Guardian farm now, which is like a huge, wow, fantastic. Guardians, sponge, gold, sea lanterns. Sea lanterns is a big one. Oh, that little cheap bastard. Sea lanterns. So, I'd like to move on to bigger and better farms. Maybe make a wither farm sometime. Or, Blaze is definitely an idea, and I think it's a good idea. Like, I think there's like a dual Blaze spawner, actually close to this portal here. So we're probably gonna use that. But, and I also want to remake my zombie one and remake my skeleton one, because that one's just like a cheap 5-minute thing. And, we'll keep moving from there. I think that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys stay tuned long enough for me to get into some of the series that I've hinted at, and maybe get into some extra stuff besides those series.